Flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she rank numero uno. Colder than you.
Hey, it's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Salt in the Game album review of Hus Kingpin's PortisHus. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, Hus Kingpin is one of the hardest working in the game, you feel me, 2020, like MVP status of the year, just dropping project after project. He is known to take a step out of the bounds, too. So when I saw him playing upon the classic Dummy album from PortisHus, I was like, I don't even know where did he dig into like the crates to find out about such a legendary group as PortisHus. All right, just like I just said, the Dummy album, this is where he's getting all the imagery from on here. Classic and a staple in a genre called trip hop. It is like the quintessential trip hop album. So when somebody like Hus comes and he plays into a genre like trip hop, I totally get it, because he draws influences from everywhere. You can always hear in the music. It's just not just one sound that goes on with him. He's not afraid to experiment, and that's exactly what like this fusion of trip hop is like. It's hip hop and electronica, and it became like kind of well known in the mid 90s. I'm not gonna say it was really well known here in the United States, because in the mid 90s we had our like second invasion of UK pop bands, like, you know, the Kylie Minogues, the, you know, all of these people that were coming around, the Spice Girls, and all of these things was the second wave of the British invasion that happened in America pop like music history. You know, the first time is when the Beatles and, you know, the Rolling Stones and all these people came about. So I was like really taken back that Hus actually digged into this and put forth a dope project behind this. Now, this project comes out the 21st. It'll be on all streaming platforms. Had the pleasure of having an early listen to it. I appreciate you guys so much. Salute to you, because this shit is dope. So let's get into it. First track on here, Who Made You Look? This is produced by Prince P. Salute to you, Prince P. He also dropped More Loose Ends not too long ago. He let me hear that, and some of his work off of Hus's threesome EP, Immaculate. That's what I'm saying. Like, Hus works with a lot of people that he worked with in the past year on this project, as well as in his whole career on here. But this was really dope. Let me just say, what a serious way to start off an album. It's this distorted I Shot Your remix sample going on here, and Hus, he never fails to deliver what he's bringing to the table here. Daylight spinning, that white girl is a slow dance, all soft. We don't sell boy, we don't bromance. Like, dog, come on, real hustlers talk. I would like to add on here, who is you talking to, Hus, on this particular track, because it sounds kind of personal in the hook. Who shot you? Nobody made you look. This is my arena, Gilbert. You shot yourself in the foot. Don't make me drop your name in this hook. Your girl a slave to a page in my phone book. So now you see where the who made you look, who shot you, and made you look references coming from here. Really dope stuff. Next track on here is Barriers. It's produced by Low Lane. You know, Hus is one of the very few people that can, like, eloquently talk about fucking your bitch. That's the only way I know how to put it. And that's kind of what's going on this Barriers track. Next track on here is called Meet the Poet. This is a real fluty sample by a producer named Danny on here. Ghost poetry I wrote stoically. And those type of word plays and stuff like that, that's just what Hus does. Like, he has a whole different vocabulary when it comes down to everything. Y'all already know. The next track on here is called Beth Gibbons, and that's the lead singer of PortisHus. The whole reference, he's sticking tried and true to this theme, this like dummy theme of this trip hop album. It's just really amazing to me. Fly voice, trippy like Beth Gibbons, reminiscent about like meeting this girl and this girl not toying with his emotions because he can get real serious and stuff like that. I really did appreciate him saying like, you know, I'm not afraid to like show emotion with you, but I'll fucking clap you if you play around too much. That's what I got from that. The next track on here, The Struggling, featuring L Ye, which was also on the End of the Decade album that Hus dropped last year. This is produced by Smooth, who did the Young Smooth Part 2 early in 2020. Shout out to DJ Beans and shout out to Smooth, who had dropped a project called The Conduit, which is all of Smooth's old work from like 2005 to 2012. Really just dope mixed project, but this is a dope beat. This is the evil sample. Like, this is a whole sample on here, and it's just like broken down. It's a beat break in here too that is so big. It's not just the evil sample. It's a real breaking beat in here too that you're really gonna enjoy once I get around to hear it. Next track on here is Belly featuring Rain, aka the Black Widow. Hus on this track, I dog walk you niggas, this is pet school, sacrifice you on the night, I blow a chess move, diagrams in sequence, I checkmate cruise, and that's just go to show you his wordplay on here, Rain on here, dry starch your niggas get that press kit, like, you feel me, and she's talking about snitches and stuff on this track, really dope. I really like her accent on here too. I'm not quite sure where she's from, but she got a little thing going on there if you listen close enough. Next track on here, Achilles Quench, produced by Chop the Head, and I'm gonna say this is a dope beat. This is a dope beat as well on here. This is featuring Doja, the drum dealer, who did the Yam remix with Hus. I don't know if anybody remember this, but they had dropped the Yams remix, and they was talking greasy, filthy on the track or whatever have you. He also dropped a project called Jury. Vinny Pass is on this track as well. Last time I really heard Vinny Pass, he was on Riggs's Substance Abuse. And then in the verse over there, dope project. But he also had dropped As Above, As So Below this past year. And Kingpin Slim, who has a track out right now called Nobody Move. And this is just a dope, like the beat is so hard on here. Everybody just brings it to the table. Vinny Pass' voice sounds really good against this Chop the Head verse, beat, excuse me. The next track on here, the Graham Tape. Okay. The Graham Tape. All right. It's time to scratch the scabs. It's time to scratch off the scabs. Let me start again because this shit real serious. It's time to scratch the scabs off. Pictures with Jay won't stop your albums from being trash, and I still fucked it up. It's time to scratch off the scabs. Pictures with Jay won't stop your albums from being trash. Dog, I'm not even trying to touch that shit at all. I'm not trying to touch that. Like, just listen to me one more time because I want to make sure I get it right. It's time to scratch the scabs off. It's time to scratch off the scabs. Pictures with Jay won't stop your albums from being trash. It's time to scratch off the scabs. Picture with Jay won't make your album stop being trash. Dog, like, y'all take what y'all want with it. When y'all hear this, y'all do what y'all need to do with it because that's going to cause a commotion. Just know I told it to you first. The Graham Tape. All right, next track on here is called Ageless featuring Roxy. Now, I was so excited to see Roxy on here. He's on the Hidden Painting with Hus that dropped last year. He made a project called Oxtails that came out too. And like, I like him because of his gritty bars, like his real bars. But on this, they take a different approach. They're talking about female. They're talking about how, a female they could admire to be like ageless and timeless, because how they maneuver and how they do their things. So I really did appreciate that. This is a hard beat as well, coming from C Lance. Next track on here, Morning, featuring legendary Big Twins and Cashmere P, aka Prince P, on the beat. You feel me? You trying to run a double on this track? I ain't mad at you. Big Twins, he just dropped the Queen's Bridge EP with Dirty Diggs. I would like y'all to know that the instrumental to that is also out too for my rap niggas. Make sure if y'all want, you know what I mean, put some variety into y'all little discography, go over there. But I like Big Twins on here. He's reminding you. He's reminding you of his like legendary status and where he comes from and what he's about. Cashmere P on here, like I said, like Prince P, you feel me, the homie, like I see you, okay? I see you. You kind of stunting in some of these bars on here. It's crazy because I don't want to give too much away on the bar work. I just want y'all to know it's dope as hell. Next track on here is called Heroes, produced by Chop the Head again. This has Willie the Kid and Ransom on here. Like, okay, Willie the Kid is coming off a strong year with Capital Gains, Dutch March 2, a whole bunch of verses out there. Ransom, he just was on a Conflicted soundtrack, being a producer, and and the rapper on the track Pride, which was really, really a crazy track, one of the standout tracks on that whole project. And of course, director's cuts, crime scenes, deleted scenes, and Mad Hot verses across the board. This is a dope song. Hus comes in there and he smooths everything out between the two of them on this track. I really did appreciate that. Next track on here, Chasing Ghosts, featuring Breeze Bruin. He has a track out right now called, that came out last year, called Devil's Advocate, where he's really, talk about the presidency. It's like a president beat behind that, whatever. Just another dope track, like just dope track after dope track on here. Next track on here, The Intruders, and this is like a racing hypnotic type beat. This is by AdWords, the production on here, but it features Von Poe the 7th, which I would like to say we need day of the 7-3. Thank you very much. And Ty Farris, who is coming off of Wired Different with Bozak Morris, and they're like pulling the jokes off on this track. It's really, really interesting because they're like really playing like a scene. It's like a story that they're all telling against each other on here, which was really, really, really dope to me as well. Next track on here again is by AdWords. The production is called Shooter's Harmony. This has Spade Bang Bino on here, and he's bringing a dope hook to it. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to give too much away because I want y'all to listen to this, and I want y'all to really, really understand what's going on here when it comes down to some of these tracks, though. But just a dope ass hook and vibe. Like, so Spade, he's bringing this vibe on there. It's like some real West Coast shit. I just want to say, like, what is, maybe not even that, but it's a real vibe going on here that he's bringing to the table. Next track on here, Sun Kiss Part 2. Now, the first Sun Kiss was on Slime Wave, you feel me? This is produced by Stu Bangers. This has Smooth on it. This have Neems on there, which we just seen off of UFO Fev's Ghost of, I can't pronounce it, whatever. It's the Big Ghost Limited produced track by UFO Fev. I told you I was starting to get a little bit more into him as well as an artist. And this has also Sage Infinite on here. I might have forgot Sage Infinite on one of these tracks, but I like when Sage Infinite and Hus, like, their wordplay off of each other is really, really dope. I like the vibe that they both bring to the table when it comes down to that. Now, y'all got me thinking here, but it's all good. Next track on here is Snotty Jail Freestyle, and that's exactly what it is. It's his homeboy, you feel me? Snotty in jail kicking some bars, and I thought that was just a real nice way to end off the album, showing his love and his appreciation for his boy out there. This was so dope to me, dog. Just like I'm saying, just overall concept. I know that Hus has been putting out a lot of other snippets and stuff, but that don't give the full project the justice that y'all really gonna get when it comes down to what is going on here. So I appreciate it, Hus. Salute to you. I can't wait till y'all hear the project on the 21st. So make sure y'all look for it at midnight when it drop. You feel me? Thursday night, midnight, Friday morning, 12 a.m. You heard? Make sure you get it on the 21st. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm Mada Money. You can follow me on Twitter and IG at Mada Money Says. That's MADAMMONEYSAYS. Dog, I'm saying this is a good look. When this shit drop, make sure you tell us your favorite tracks. Let me know what the favorite tracks are and the favorite beats on here. But dog, this is really amazing. And I know Hus work ethic, that like this is just the beginning of the year for him. It's gonna be real exciting. But I'll be seeing you guys around.
They ain't ready, steady aim at the target. target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she rank numero uno. Colder than you know.